In this video, I'm going to share with you guys the best jump spots and lines of sight for the new map Hardhat here in Modern Warfare, so I hope you guys like the spots and enjoy the video. So what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the best spots and lines of sight that you can use here on the new map Hardhat. Some really good spots here that hopefully you guys are able to utilize and incorporate into your gameplay to do better. We're going to start off with Domination here, show you guys a few spots for the flags, where you can defend, where you can capture, and then we'll jump into some search and destroy for those of you that like to play that game mode. So overall, just some really good spots for the map in general. If there's other game modes that you enjoy playing, hopefully you'll still be able to utilize a lot of these spots. But nonetheless, let's jump right into the video. Alright guys, so the first spot that I'm going to share with you is here at the B flag in Domination. As you guys can see, B is out here in an open area, blocked from this end by a vehicle, and is pretty open. You can see this pretty well from every direction. The first spot is going to be back here. Let's say, for example, your team is going to have the A flag. One of the best spots in the game, and same back with Modern Warfare 3, is going to be to head glitch this wall. This is a fantastic wall to watch all of B. Obviously, if someone jumps on that, they can just hide behind this vehicle and capture it. But if you're able to sit here and get here early, you'll be able to catch people that come from back here in this direction. So overall, a really good spot to head glitch to watch almost the entire area around the B flag. So this next spot is essentially in the same area. This is going to be a really popular location to head glitch over this wall. So another spot that you can get is behind this box here. Now obviously you can't see anything right here in the front, but you'll be able to catch anyone coming from the right. And why I really like this spot is because we can catch people that are coming through the middle. We've got a perfect head glitch for both of these directions, and it'll be very difficult for someone to shoot at us. What's also nice about behind that box is that it's very dark right here. If you're head glitching up there, you guys can see there's a light that shines down that'll make it obvious that you're there. But behind this box, there's not a lot going on, and it can be very challenging to see you for someone that's coming through the middle or for someone that's coming from all the way back in this direction. So behind that box is definitely a good spot that you can use. The next spot for this B flag is going to be this vehicle right here next to the flag. Now this can be utilized by both teams depending on which side you're on. So let's say, for example, your team has the A flag. There's a couple things that you can do. You'll probably see a lot of people that crouch right here can use this little area to shoot through, and it's a pretty good spot. However, the issue is that you'll have people come through the middle and you're open here. You really don't have any cover. Only half of your body is covered by a piece of this vehicle. So if they come through the middle, you're pretty much screwed. You also have these little things in the way. So if someone runs through, they'll get blocked by this thing right here. So it'll be a little bit more challenging to hit them. So what I like to do is I like to get on top of the vehicle. So if you climb up here, you can crouch and get all the way over here to where essentially you still have cover. You have a much better view of this area. And if anyone comes from the left, you have a nice little piece of cover right here. It'll be challenging for someone to see you. And if you know someone's coming, you can pop up, shoot them right here, and you'll have a wide open view of this area. So I think head glitching right here is a little bit easier because the view is more open. Down here again, you can shoot through this, but you have to worry about someone just seeing you because you're really exposed right here. So using this for this side is great. Now you can also use it for the other side. If you have B flag or you're going for B and you want to catch it coming from this direction, you can use this to your advantage as well. Hop up on here, you can crouch right here, and if anyone's head glitching or behind the box, you have a perfect line of sight. You can also come over here and just stand if you want. But using this vehicle is going to be a really important part of doing well on this map, especially here in Domination. So you can use it for both directions. Now there's a couple spots on this side that you can use towards the B flag. This used to be a really popular spot right here. You could jump up on this ledge and get up here and watch into the spawn. However, you can't get up here anymore, but you can still utilize this a little bit. If you guys climb up on this little wall here, you can scoot over this way and you can peek up. I just fell. You can peek up and have a really good view right here. Now keep in mind a little bit of your body's going to be exposed because obviously you're able to see, but you'll see that this concrete thing comes down further to the left the lower it gets to the ground. So it'll cover the bottom half of your body, and you can kind of just peek right here and take people out that are camping behind that vehicle. So a really good spot to use here, and you guys can see they're not able to see you right here because there's more concrete. So getting up on top of that thing works. Now you can also get on top of this box. A lot of people you're going to see are going to head glitch right here. This is going to be one of the most popular spots, but what you can do is you can actually climb up on this box and use the concrete as your defense. So you can kind of peek over top of the concrete and catch anybody that's hiding behind that vehicle once again. So just another spot that you can use to hopefully pick someone off that's camping the B flag. Now, another really great spot to defend the B flag is going to be over here in the middle. So what's great is you have these giant containers that you can hide behind to block you from the middle. Now, this is going to be a huge choke point. A lot of players are going to be coming through here. But if you're trying to guard the B flag, you can be extremely far away right here and have a perfect view of this bomb. Or this flag. You're going to have a lot of people that try to camp underneath of that thing because you can lay under that, or people that are just going to lay back here. But obviously right here you have a perfect view and can take anybody off that's trying to jump on that flag and get it last second. So camping here in the middle, it's also pretty dark in that corner. So being all the way at the B flag, they're not going to be expecting you to be sitting right there. So a really good spot to watch B. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you here on the B flag is going to be a capture spot. This was a popular spot back in Modern Warfare 3. You can crawl under this table, and if you move to the left just a little bit, you guys can see that you can capture it right here, and no one can see you. So a really good spot to capture that B flag if you're trying to get that. So now we're going to head over to this A flag. If you have B and you're fighting from the back direction, there's two spots that you can head glitch here. The first one is going to be this area right here. You have a perfect view of the back. You have a semi-decent view right here. If someone comes rushing around the corner, they might get you. But it's a really good spot to watch that A flag. Now, another good spot that I think is a little bit better is to come up here and head glitch this wall. Now, up here, you still have that same view there, but if anyone comes through the middle, it'll be much easier for you to take them out and be a little bit more challenging because they're going to be shooting up and you're going to be shooting down on them. So this is probably the best spot to watch this A flag from the back, but again, you can use this concrete barrier in the front as well. Now, another really good spot to watch the A-bomb is actually going to be in the middle. Now, you keep in mind this is going to be a pretty popular location because we are pretty much in the middle of the map. However, if you're trying to defend that A-bomb and someone is jumping up on it, there's a good spot back here. So right here, you can crouch on these boxes and take anybody out that's camping in this area. Now, obviously, you have this giant structure in front of you that blocks the flag, and most likely people are going to be hiding behind it. So you can use this other side. If you go around, you can't jump right there. You got to get on top of these. You can come over here, or you can just jump up on the crates, and you can come right here and head glitch these boxes and actually see the flag. So if anyone comes down here to capture it, you have a great shot right here. You'll be able to take them out and keep them from getting that A flag. So now I'm going to share with you a few areas here at the C flag. Now this one's a little tricky because there's several different areas where players can come from. Obviously right here in the middle where the pipe is, they can come through the door, they can come from upstairs, they can come from this door, they can come from back here. There's so many different ways, so it's pretty hard to find one specific location that's going to work well with everything. One spot that I like to use is all the way back here in this corner. Why I really like this is because you have a perfect view of the C flag. If you need to dip, you can kind of just dip back here really quick to avoid gunfire. Obviously this is open, so if anyone comes from this direction, you'll want to be on that, but it's a great spot to watch the middle. And the reason this is so good is because anyone coming from the right isn't going to be able to see you right here, so you're not exposed to anyone coming from the right side. However, keep in mind, if you are shooting, they will definitely see your bullets and know you're back here, but at least you'll have a chance of getting them because you'll hear them coming, or you'll be able to see them running this direction. So this is a really good spot back here in this corner. Now, another really awesome spot is going to be up here on this dirt stack. So obviously being back here can be a little bit challenging. A great spot is to jump right back here, and if you walk up alongside the wall, you can get a great view of the flag. Anyone that's down there hiding, you can just jump on top of, come up behind. But for the most part, you have a really great view. The only way someone's going to capture the flag is if they're like laying right here, and even at that point, you have to be pretty close to the flag to capture it, so you're probably going to be able to see a body part sticking out. But you'll be able to catch anyone off guard that's coming through this door right here, and anyone that comes upstairs, this can be like your main aiming spot. So you can just wait for someone to come through this area. Obviously, if someone comes from that direction, they're not going to be able to see you right here because they're going to run down this hill and this giant concrete wall is blocking you. So you might be able to get a quick look and catch anyone that comes through here. But I like using this spot because obviously it blocks from anyone coming this direction. So you can watch the C flag and not have to worry about someone shooting you in the back. You'll be able to catch them coming down right here. So another really good spot for the C flag. Now, just like this side is great, there's another great spot on this side. So obviously you're going to see a lot of players that use this direct spot right here to watch the tunnel. However, it's also a really good spot for C. So you can head glitch this wall right here, get anyone through the door, get anyone through here. It'll be a little bit more challenging for them to see you immediately because we do have these black bars here. So it's not going to be super obvious that you're sticking up. But if you want, obviously, to be able to see C, you either have to stand up or jump. A really good spot is to get on top of these barrels. Now, this wall will protect you from anyone on the left side, and you can just walk around just a little bit to be able to catch the bottom of C. literally right here is going to be the most popular spot to capture C because they want to get as close as they can to this pipe so they're not seen. So you guys can see they can lay like right about here and capture that flag. If you're up on those barrels, you're going to be able to walk over just a little bit, enough to be able to see them laying right here on the side. So if you want to go up here, you can use this wall to head glitch, have a really good spot of the C flag, or you can get up on top of these barrels and catch anyone, if I can stay up here, that's trying to capture the flag really close to the wall there. So a really, really good spot to really watch that C flag. Now, the last spot that I want to share with you guys for domination is actually back here around back C at A flag. And if anyone's going to be camping up here, I showed you earlier, there might be a lot of people that head glitch in this direction. A really good spot that you can use are these concrete pillars. So you can obviously do this, which is pretty common. You're going to see that a lot. But what I like to do is just head glitch right here. You'll have the concrete barrier protect you from the front, and you have a perfect head glitch spot of anyone that's going to be camping up top behind those concrete bricks. So behind this little concrete barrier, a really good spot. Obviously, you can use it in multiple locations, whichever one you want. The only issue with these are you're exposed to the middle. But back here is a really, really great spot to catch anyone head glitching. If anyone comes through the middle, obviously you'll be able to see them really quick as they run through. But a really good spot to watch this A flag. But these are going to be all of the spots to use here in Domination. Let's jump into a few search and destroy spots. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the A-bomb, and I'm going to share with you guys two different spots that you can use to defend this. The first one is going to be a little high risk, high reward. As you guys can see, we have this vehicle back here, and this can actually be utilized to watch the A-bomb from a really good spot. So if you come behind this vehicle and lay down, you have a perfect view of the A-bomb here. Now, there's a couple downsides to this spot, although it may look amazing. The first problem is that if anybody comes from the left, there's a chance that they can get up behind you without you knowing. Obviously, you'll want to listen very carefully for anyone that's going to be running through the upstairs of this building. But again, if you lay down, you really have a perfect view of anyone coming through the downstairs or through the middle that goes and tries to plant the bomb. So really good here. The biggest downside to this is if this vehicle blows up, you're no longer able to look under it. So if the vehicle blows up, the first problem is that it can kill you if you're laying right beside it. But if it blows up, it goes to the ground and you can't quite see under it enough, and you'll have to utilize the window. So I'll give you guys an example. Let's say, for example, this car blows up. As you guys can see, you can no longer lay down and see through. You have a little bit of a view here, but not enough to really be able to do anything with. But once the vehicle does blow up, if it does, you can use the window. So the car will drop down a little bit. You'll be able to see through the windows, see anyone coming through the bottom door here. The only downside is you can't really see the bomb. So if anyone lays down on the back end to plant it or just crouches, you're not going to be able to see them. So you'll only be able to catch people that are coming downstairs or anyone that's running upstairs through this little window. But a pretty good spot to watch the A-bomb if you're laying underneath the car prior to the explosion. Now, the second spot for this A-bomb is in a pretty cool spot as well. If you guys come over here, I really like using this one. So it's pretty basic. There's nothing fancy about this. Essentially, you just want to sit in this corner. So if you sit in this corner, you instantly have a great view of this middle pipe. So anyone that comes out of the middle pipe, you have a perfect view. They're most likely going to be looking up in that direction. Most likely, no one's going to be coming from up here because this is the spawn. If so, we still can kind of see this pretty well. But anyone that comes through the downstairs isn't going to be able to see you because you will be in this corner. So that's great. You have protection from that. And because you're hugging the wall, no one's going to be able to see you through that window. So you're going to have a lot of players that go up there and look down, try to scope out the A-bomb. They're most likely going to be looking up there and in this direction. So by hugging this wall, you're protecting yourself from not only the downstairs, but the upstairs as well. And you have a pretty great view of the A-bomb. Now, a few of the other spots that I share with you guys for the flag here in Domination can be used. You'll just have to tweak them a little bit because the bomb is up there and not right here. But these are a couple good spots that you can use for the A-bomb and search. So the B-bomb should be pretty easy for you guys. Most of the spots that I share with you in Domination, this is in the exact same spot as the flag back here. So you can use a lot of the same spots, whether that be head glitching this concrete barrier, head glitching up here behind these concrete bricks. If you want to go further down, you can go behind this right here, and you can watch both directions. The only downside to kind of hiding in the middle here, there's a couple different good head glitching spots. The issue with that is that you're open to the middle here. So I would highly recommend staying back on this end so that you can catch anybody that comes through the middle as well. But again, you can pretty much use a lot of the same spots. One thing that's really cool if you're attacking this is you can use right behind these concrete bricks. You can kind of just sit right here and wait for someone to make a move. But nonetheless, use a lot of the domination spots that I share with you for this flag, and you should be able to do pretty well here on the B flag or the B bomb in search and destroy. But these are all the good spots here on the new map Hardhat. If you guys have any questions or any other spots that you like using on this map, please make sure to leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure and try to check those out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.